the one end of the earth even unto the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
Right. Meaning we took on other gods, but also at the same time we took on
other nations' women. Yeah. Because when you and
other nations took on our women. So then there's people who look like us, but
they don't.
They do.
Oh, they do.
They look like us, but they're not us.
In the spirit.
Because it all goes back to the seed of your forefather. So let's say if I go to China.
Meaning, if I could just say this real quick. It's where your loyalty lies. In your mind, there's a spirit. This is where your spirit dwells, is in your mind.
I thought the body is the soul.
The body is the vessel for the spirit. It's just like a car. You use a car to drive.
I've also
but the engine's the power.
Yeah. But the spirit is the spark that powers your car. Because if you take out a spark plug, it ain't gonna run. If you take out the battery, it ain't gonna run. That's what it's right here. You don't think out of your foot. No. It's right here. So what happens is, so if I had a wife and say she's a white woman, Caucasian. Well, say I had sex with her, my baby would come out looking like her, right? Well, then is it her? Is it more of her or me?
It's both.
It's not.
It's not.
It's me, because the seed, the spirit dwells in the sperm. The woman carries the egg, which is just the nutrients that the sperm
needs.
Right. So everything comes from the man. I was gonna get this off. Exodus 1.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah. Let me grab it real quick. Because the Bible, that's why we're bringing our people back to the Bible. They were taught that this was a white man's book, but actually, the Bible condemns the white man from the beginning to the end.
So-called.
So-called, I should say.
The King James. And really, it goes back to the original scripts, the Torah, the Tanakh.
Okay, so because I'm 5% African American.
No such thing as 5%. What is your father?
My father? He's Apache.
So you be of the tribe of Gad.
Apache.
Let me get a script. You're a Gadite.
What?
You're a Gadite. The word Gad means troop. You were overtaken by the troops. That was the prophecy in the Bible for you.
Okay.
But you will have victory in the end.
From my mom's side, I'm also Tamararian, Mexican native.
Well, really, your mom's side doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Put it like this.
I'm going to get this right here. Shalak,
No.
All right. This is Exodus 1, verse 5. And all the souls that came out of the loins of Jacob were 70 souls, for Joseph was in Egypt already.
So Jacob had multiple wives.
It tells you where the soul comes
from. But
out.
it tells you all of his children came from him.
From
it doesn't say
loins.
anything about the woman, because this is how I'm going to explain it. If I take an apple seed, just one apple seed, and plant it here, it grows trees that has fruit.
Yes.
And then each fruit I take to a different land and plant that same fruit. Does that change the fruit?
No, it doesn't.
Or even if it's amongst other fruit.
Even if it has a genetic mutation, it comes out a little lighter, or it comes out a little bigger, a little smaller.
Or you plant it next to oranges.
It's the same seed.
It's the same apple.
That's the point. If an Israelite man goes to another nation, which we have, we were scattered as curses, as the curses say. We did have sex with other nations' women.
Can you grab Deuteronomy 28?
Come on, that's actually where I was.
48.
Where's your guys' church?
This is the church.
This is the church?
Yeah, church is not built with man's hand.
It's built by man.
We are the stones.
This is the stone right here. The flesh is the body that holds the spirit.
Wow.
Every man's a brick. That's why there's 12 foundations. There's 12 men, the 12 apostles that came before us. And then the 12 gates are for the 12 tribes. Meaning you got to be of this nation to get into the kingdom. See,
that's the nation of Israel.
The nation of Israel. See, because they told you this. This was punishment.
That's the image they sold both of us in slavery, because slavery was not just for the so-called blacks. The so-called Native Americans and so-called Latinos went through slavery too. Just as harsh. That's why this divided is bullshit. It's forced by this.
That's why this one book tells us all who we are, because
it can fix all that.
Agreed to that one book.
This one book can fix all. The book of Eli, literally, that's the message.
The KJV. It's a Bible, King James Version.
KJV.
The original translation.
We put these videos up on YouTube. If you go to GMS Colorado.
You guys have something to write down or something?
I might have something in my wallet.
You don't have a phone?
I don't. I have a work phone. I don't have a phone.
Oh, okay.
I don't have a personal phone.
Here, you can run on this. I don't need it. It's just a random card. It's got some random lady's number on it.
Get a Deuteronomy 28:15 first, son.
Come on.
I'm gonna find. Let me see if I got one. The Lord wills, we have it.
But if not, there's something wrong.
But isn't Christianity or Catholicism like more like a controlling people?
Yeah, it is. Didn't you hear the Pope just come out and say there's no how? Just recently, it's all over the news.
And it's causing a huge uproar in the religion.
Yeah, because now the money's going to stop flowing to
the churches.
The churches.
That was, back in the day, the hell doctrine is what made the church the money that they have now.
Right.
The church used to be failing until they started preaching hell.
And they actually, in the original, when they did it, they told you that every time you hear the coins hit, that was your family member entering the gates of heaven.
That's
where you get the bells. You hear the bells. Oh, an angel got their wings.
That's how wicked they are. The more money you give, the more of your family members you save.
Yeah. If you don't have the money, you don't save.
You don't have the salvation. Sorry, you're poor.
Bro, I don't think I have a pin. But GMS Colorado.
I think I have a pin on. Oh. Here, I'm gonna get the script first.
So, do you think spiritualism is that witchcraft or?
The spirit is the laws.
Well, like spiritualism.
No, spiritual. If you're spiritual, you're by this. I can get that in the scripture too. But let him get this real quick.
And then I got a pen. I'll get you that pen. This is Deuteronomy 28:15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh thy power.
Right. If you don't listen to his voice, his commandments, which he sends through prophets. Go ahead.
To observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day.
So observe and to do, so it's to know and to act out. Go ahead, brother.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
All these curses, and it goes through that we're cursed, but I want to get to 48 real quick, brother.
Okay, I'll start at 47 for you. Deuteronomy 28:47. Because thou servest not Yahweh the Lord thy power with joyfulness and with gladness of heart.
Meaning we don't want to do his commandments. It's a burden to us nowadays. In fact, a day of rest is hard for us because we can't sit still. So now, because of that, because we look at it as a burden, go ahead, brother.
For the abundance of all things.
For the want of whatever you want or need. Go ahead, brother.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies which Yahweh the Lord shall send against thee.
Which he sent against thee. Who is your enemy?
Every other nation.
Every other nation but Israelites. And even Israelites now. That's why we're in hell now. Hell means the grave, but you're actually, every day you could die here, bro. Yeah,
no, well, yeah, it's true. Anytime, any point, it's unexpected.
This is the valley of death right here.
You wake up wishing that you can go to bed, and you go to bed wishing you wake up.
Shadow, what is it? Valley of the shadow of death.
Walking through the valley of the shadow of death.
Yeah.
That's how bad this place is.
You get killed, you get shot, you get blown up. The cops could kill you.
The elements can kill you.
Shit, you get hooked on drugs.
It's a tough world.
Yeah.
When it's ruled by the wicked.
But it's because we didn't want to do the commandments of the Most High.